大家好, I'm Pei Ling. Welcome to the World Food Studio. So now we have something which brings back to a long time ago. You're talking about a dish that has been hailed quite extensively in China. So what we're doing today is it's called a Pei Tofu. Pei, it's actually a Chinese instrument. So what we're going to create from the Pei, it's using the Chinese soup spoon. It looks like a paper. This is a Chinese instrument. So we're going to steam the tofu together with fish paste and other condiments inside, and then pair it with a sauce, okay, with the egg drop sauce. So what we need to do now, we need to blend use a food processor, then we blend everything inside. Here's about half of white tofu. Then we have fish paste inside this. So we have here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add in a little bit of sugar, because the tofu itself is quite tasteless. So then we've got some salt, and of course pepper. So what I want to do now is I'm just going to blend everything inside. So we're going to blend everything inside, and later we will add in the water chestnut, the carrots, as well as the spring onion. As we're blending this, what I'm going to do, there's some corn flour. I'm going to add in the spring onion, chopped water chestnut, and carrots. And we're done. We don't want to overmix this because we want to still steam this. So once they're all incorporated, what we're going to do now, we're going to put all the tofu paste into the spoon, shape it up, and then we will steam it. So before we do that, put the paste on the spoon. What we need to do, we need to slightly grease the spoon so that it's easy for us to remove it later after we've steamed them. So what we do now is, we scoop them inside nicely. So we're saying we'll repeat this for all. Okay, so once this is done, we've got all the paste, the tofu paste, just nicely on the spoon. We will steam this. We don't need to steam it too long. Just about 7 minutes will do. So in it goes. So while we are steaming our tofu, our Pei tofu, what we want to do is we want to prepare the sauce. We have an egg white drop sauce for the tofu. So what we need to do, we have, of course, we'll remove the egg yolk, we have egg white, and we have some pepper and sesame, which this I am going to use to marinate the chicken breast meat here. So just some sesame oil, a little bit of pepper, and of course I'm going to add a bit of salt. This is just to flavor, and some sugar to flavor the chicken breast meat before we set it inside to cook. The sauce won't have any oil since we already we're quite healthy when it comes to this dish. So we're not going to add any oil inside. We're just going to immediately pour the chicken stock inside. As you can see, once you have a chicken stock, you don't need any oil to sort of saute. It's quite a healthy dish. While this is boiling, you can see, I'm just going to slowly add in the chicken. I season the chicken a little bit so that it's not so tasteless, when you add it inside. And also we can add in our mushroom. This will flavor the sauce. So now we let it boil. As you can see, our sauce is boiling through. So at this moment now, I'm just going to add in a little bit of seasoning, some salt. As I mentioned, we won't add sugar, so it's just salt and some pepper. Give it a nice stir. So what to do? we're going to add in, to thicken the sauce, I've got some corn flour mixed with a little bit of water. This will be the thickening agent. So we'll just thicken this up. If you like it thicker, you could add a little bit more corn. And last but not least, we have our egg whites. All goes in. And this moment, you don't need to continue to boil too long. So at this time, yeah. And here we have our tofu, which we have steamed. What we need to do now, we need to scoop them onto a plate. So now, this is how the Pei tofu looks like. The shape of the Chinese instrument. We have our sauce here. It's the egg drop sauce. All the sauce we will pour over. Okay, so once this is done, you can lightly garnish. I've got some shredded spring onion here. And here you have it, steamed Pei tofu with egg drop sauce.